Murdock, and in class today, we'll be focusing on movement that supports PMS symptoms. So all we'll need is a bolster and yoga blocks. And if you don't have any of those, don't worry, you can still take class. We'll start in a beautiful child's pose. So slowly make your way down. I'm going to invite you to bring your bolster long ways in front of you. Bring toes to touch behind you. Go ahead and walk your knees apart. And then slide your bolster as close to you as you can, coming right in between the thighs. Slowly melt your torso over the bolster as you find child's pose. And you can bring your chin to mat, or you can turn your head to lay on either cheek. But we'll begin here. And just know that throughout this practice, you can adjust any of the props at any time to make it make sense, okay? So, once you find child's pose with the support of your bolster, go ahead and close down your eyes. We'll take a few moments here to breathe, to ground ourselves in this practice for the next few minutes. See if you can release and relax all the muscles around the belly button. If you can really fall into the bolster, surrender into the shape, and allow your breath to flow freely. Wherever you are, go ahead and take one more breath in and out. Nice. Slowly start to open your eyes. Bring your hands to the yoga mat around the bolster to press yourself up and out of child's pose. And then lift your hips and your seat off of your heels. You can separate your big toes, and now you're in tabletop right over the bolster, okay? If bolster is a little bit bigger or wider than your tabletop, you can always take it out and move it, and then we'll bring it back later. Tuck your toes, and we'll take a few cat-cows here. Drop the belly, lift the chin and chest, take a breath in. Exhale as you round through the back body, chin to your chest. Push the floor away. Keep going back and forth, your own tempo. Listening to what you need in this moment during this time. The body is working, and so we want to work with it, not against it. Cat-cow is great because it can help create space in the belly, low belly, which can relieve any cramping that you might be experiencing, especially when we take cow pose right here. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Back to neutral. We'll walk the hands backwards. We'll let the left toes untuck and come to sit back and down as the right leg extends out, okay? So your left heel is by the groin, left knee is bent. I'll move my bolster so you can see really quickly, all right? So we're in a half seated straddle. Bolster will stay right here in front of you, and if you did move it, go ahead and pull it back in. We'll take both arms to reach up nice and high. Take a breath in. Gentle twist to the left, breath out. And the key word is gentle, okay? We're working with the body, not against it. Maybe you can turn the head looking behind you to find a deeper twist. Always listening to the body, and maybe chin comes up and away from shoulder. Go ahead and take one more breath for me. Good. Back to center. Both arms reach up. Forward fold over your bolster. Okay. So you're allowing, again, the belly and torso to melt over. Any adjustments you might need, and you can bring your hands to chin. Or you can turn your head right and left to lay on your cheeks. Stay here, and there might be an internal conversation to release the quad on the right. Wiggle your toes a little bit there. Breathe into the hip creases. And again, finding ease in these shapes. Not so much effort. Okay, take another breath in and out. Slowly lifting the head, walking your hands in to help you press yourself up and off of your bolster. Good. We'll slide the bolster forward just so we have some space. Hands come behind us, left leg out, right leg bends, your heel comes to groin. And we reset. Go ahead and pull your bolster back in, making adjustments as you see fit. We'll take both arms up on the inhale, gentle twist on the exhale to the right. Right hand behind you on the mat for support. Long spine. You might turn your head to look behind you. Keep your chin lifted. Full inhales and full exhales. Breathing into your belly. You've got one more here. Nice. Coming back to the front. Both arms reach high. All right. Take it over your bolster. Get comfortable. Make any adjustments. To my chin for this one. And then start to breathe into your left leg to relax. You might find that you got to bring the left leg a little closer to you, and even a slight bend in the knee can feel good. Good. If you find that there's any effort happening in the left leg, the hip creases, even the face, right? The eyebrows and the jaw, take your next exhale to release all of that. One more breath where you are. Fill up and empty out. Begin to open your eyes, plant your palms, and go ahead and walk yourself up. We'll slide the bolster forward. Hands come behind you. And this time we'll release right leg out, but bottom of the foot to the floor, left foot, bottom to the floor. And then you might send the hips forward a little bit for windshield wipers. Both knees fall right, both knees fall left. Whew. Knees do not have to touch the yoga mat or the ground. We're just finding a little bit of movement in the hips. Okay. Come back to neutral after 2 more. Take your time. And we'll move bolster out of the way. So I'm going to bring mine to the back of my mat. And then find your yoga blocks, okay? Bring one to each side of you on the lowest level. So that's going to be level 1. Scoot your booty up so you have yoga mat behind you. Slowly lay down and back. We'll pull the right knee in towards the chest. Hands interlace at the hamstring. Ankle circles on the right foot. Both directions, right, left, left, right. Wiggle out the toes, maybe even point and flex. Okay. Right leg will come across the body for a supine twist, and that yoga block we place on the side of us, the leg will lay right on top of it. So you might bump your hips to the right. Right leg comes over. Find your yoga block. Make any adjustments you need. And then open the right arm out and turn your head to the right side. You can keep your left hand on your right thigh to support it and to keep it on block. All right, here we go. Take a second, melt into it. Separate the teeth, top and bottom. Let the jaw relax. Maybe you close down the eyes. Keep on breathing into your low belly. You're doing really well. Take another breath in and out. Good. Bring the head back to center. And we'll pull right leg back in towards the body. Bump your hips again so you're laying flat on your back. And we'll take half happy baby. You don't have to grab for your foot or your big toes with your peace finger. Instead, see what it feels like to, from the outside of the right leg, hook your elbow into the back of your knee and then hold your hands. You can interlace, or left hand finds right wrist, okay? And allow right leg to relax. Your arm is there to catch it. Your arm is there to support it. One more breath here. Let it go. Nice. Releasing your half happy baby. Right leg comes down to the mat. We'll take left leg in Interlace at the hamstring, ankle circles, both directions. Checking on shoulders, again, face, jaw, neck. You can wiggle the toes as well, maybe even point and flex. Nice. Supine twist, left leg comes across the body. So here we are, bumping the hips. Find your yoga block on the other side of your mat. Left leg comes to lay on top. Oof. Left arm opens. Go ahead and turn the face to the left and stay there. Right hand can stay on top of left thigh. A little support. And then settle. Okay, one more breath in and out. Slowly gather yourself. Left leg comes back to center. Bump your hips, laying on your back. Half happy baby. Again, considering that you can hug on the left thigh, right with left elbow. Right hand would grab left wrist or interlace at the fingers. And we'll, stay right here. Invitation is to really melt into the shape. So your final moments here, go ahead, fill up and empty out. Nice. The next inhale and exhale will release our half happy baby. Left leg long and down to the mat. Full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Point the toes. Reach the legs. Big, 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 big stretch. And on the exhale, knees come to chest. Final hug, final squeeze. Thank you for getting on your mat and finding some movement in your body. Even when you're not feeling your best or feeling extremely fatigued. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gently roll to your right side, fetal position. I'm going to bring myself up to sit. And in fetal position, you can take one of your blocks and bring it between your thighs as you lay to support your hips, or you might reach for your bolster and bring that in between your legs. Stay here for as long as you like. Stay here for as long as you need. Rest. Continue to breathe fully into your belly. And celebrate and thank yourself again for movement, for getting on your mat. My name is Jo Murdock. Thank you for practicing. Keep on practicing, and I'll see you in the next video soon. And so it is.